If you missed last week of Grayton Beach, the surrounding towns, and the campground, go back and watch last week's video. This week's video, we are going to T.H. Stone Park, which is part of St. Joe, Florida, which that town is about, I think, around 9,000 people. You're also not going to want to miss next week's video, where we travel to an island I think is the most festive Christmas time area in the South. So watch next week's as well.
Let's not waste time, we'll take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. Leaves ain't...
This is Mexico City.
Mexico Beach?
Mexico Beach, Mexico City, Mexico Beach. I think you're
We're
right.
in Mexico.
Did you go the wrong way?
Yes, I did.
I was wrong. This is Mexico Beach. My bad. I just never been here before, but it looks really cool. Cool area. They did have a hurricane that
Here
hit.
it is, Eastern Time Zone.
Oh, changing time.
Yep.
They did have a hurricane that hit a few years ago that did a lot of damage here, and then they just recently had a tornado come through that I know damaged the campground that's right there by the beach, but I'm not sure what other damage, but most everything looks okay here, don't you think? I mean, this is the town of Port St. Joe, so this is the town where our campground is, but our campground's still like 18 miles away. So that's where we're headed. But of course we have to go through this cute little town to get there.
There's the entrance to
T.H. Stone something
Park.
Peninsula State Park.
There you go. What's that? Which is
St. Joseph Peninsula State Park. So I think it's T.H. Stone St. Joseph Peninsula State Park.
And about 3 sites away from our campsite is a little boardwalk to the beach.
It's actually a pretty long boardwalk.
Yeah. Of course, this is all fairly new because it got wiped out a couple years ago. Is that right, Sarah?
That's my understanding. I'm not sure how much, but yes, the hurricane hit here pretty hard. Happy Thanksgiving Eve! When you don't fit in a parking spot, you just don't park like everybody else, right?
That's right.
Where are we today?
I've forgotten.
We are at the, I've got to read it, Forgotten Coast Sea Turtle Center. So we're gonna go check it out. We love the Sea Turtle Center on Jekyll Island, so let's go see what they have here.
11 index beaches, so we're an index beach. And what that means is we get a lot of turtle deaths in a very condensed area. So the state wants us to do a lot of documenting for them. So we're pretty busy. We had 236 nests last year. So she lays a lot. That same mom is going to lay about 700 eggs in the season. So she'll nest about 4 to 5 times. They can hold sperm in their body, so they can hold all their eggs at one time. They don't lay them all at one time though. They go back out on the water somewhere in the panhandle about every 2 weeks until the middle of August. And then all the moms this year will take a year off, sometimes 2 years off. But primarily it's these two. Out of the 236 nests, we had 5 grains. We usually average 10 grains. This year we only had 5, but the state park got 50. So you have a blowhole at the top of their head, and their skin is actually leather versus hard. So they can dive 4,000 feet deep with that blowhole. It's deeper than anything.
Wow.
So they really like the Atlantic side of Florida because it's deeper than the Gulf. It's not that deep. But they're huge. We have that nest that was laid last year did not hatch, and when they took it apart they retrieved some eggs for us, so we do have those inside. You can see the difference between a leatherback egg and a loggerhead. We don't know what they do, but that's what they have a name. And then I wanted to show you, that's an alligator snapping turtle.
So they're real? It looks, you just didn't make that up or something?
No, that one's real. It actually has a bullet hole right here, and then there's another bullet hole towards the back. He actually lived on that thing for a couple of years, but kids would always play with him, and he'd get knocked over, and so we actually relocate him up here because he's been preserved, so he's pretty fragile. And when we did pick him up to relocate him, he had 2 Cheetos in the back of his mouth.
Oh.
So kids even try and feed him. It's real. The kids found it in their parents' attic when they were going through the attic, and don't really know like the whole story.
Like local somewhere?
No, he's from Alabama. Yeah. It's
okay.
It's from Alabama.
Oh, sorry, couldn't see that.
Yeah.
So they're not from around here.
No, but
I never heard of such a
so
thing.
Charlie, there's 2 different types of snapping turtles. So this is the type that actually would charge you. They can completely flip their heads around.
Next thing on our list to do day before Thanksgiving is we're gonna go to a lighthouse. And the cost to get into the lighthouse is
$5 per person.
$5 a person. Helps maintain the whatever lighthouse.
I don't know how many steps it is, but
It's very skinny, and I'm sure the inside, I'll film it very spirally, I'm sure. And well, it has to
very
be.
spirally.
Did she say how many steps?
No. It said online. I can look it up. I'm waiting.
It don't look like that many steps, but it takes a while to get up here. And those are some steep steps. Gotta really point down to see. All right, this is on the first level of the lighthouse. Let's see what it looks like up here. I ain't gonna make you guys suffer through this. Oh, I thought that was it.
What?
I thought that was it. Oh, these really get really steep right through here. Okay, there's the light. Oh, can't get up there. She's crawling on her hands and knees.
These are narrow.
You ready for it, folks? Bam! Oh, wait, over here. Here we go. Here's our view. Nice.
Oh, nice view of the sailboat.
Yeah, if I had the camera, I'd zoom in on it. There we go. I think it's selfie time. She's getting her phone out. Yep.
Getting a picture of the sailboat, but I'll get a selfie too, don't worry.
Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for climbing the stairs with us. Got the extension pull out in the camera. Let's see what it looks like up top here.
This lighthouse used to be constructed way over there on the peninsula.
Yep.
They
Eglin Air
moved-
Force Base.
They moved, well, not the actual.
Not Eglin, but an Air Force Base.
But it wasn't the actual base, like there's a little part of it over there.
Yeah.
He's, okay.
Yeah.
And they relocated the 2 houses, but I didn't get the background of how the lighthouse got here.
Yeah, hold on. There's one house. There's the other house.
Did they just...
Well, this is like the 4th time they moved the lighthouse.
Did they move the lighthouse?
Well,
I didn't hear that part.
Well, the military moved the lighthouse like 3 times, and is about ready to go in the water again. So the city asked if they could have it because it was 12 miles over on the peninsula.
So they moved the lighthouse over here too.
Yeah,
when they
so
moved
the city
houses.
paid for the lighthouse. I think it was like cost $700,000, $800,000 to move it from 12 miles from the peninsula.
Lighthouse and the 2 houses.
That I think just the lighthouse. I don't, or yeah, I'm not sure.
Those houses.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably just this, but had a special rig and semi that the back wheels were on a remote that could turn to go around the corners. Had to cut trees and power lines and light poles.
There's a YouTube video of it if you want to watch.
If you want to watch it, they said it only took them 17 hours.
And the video I think lasts as long as it took them.
Yeah. So, all right, there you go. That's the story behind this. My feet like barely
Fit on the step.
fit on the steps. The good thing about this is you don't know if I'm going up or going down.
I know which way you're going.
Yeah, but they don't. I can reverse the film and it looks like I'm going up.
All I see is your butt.
Are you allowed to say that on YouTube?
I don't know. That's why I'm stuck with butt.
Okay. Now we got regular steps.
Now it gets better.
Now time for a little walk down downtown Port St. Joseph. We got 15 minutes left for the Festival of the Trees. We got to vote for one that we like. Well, here's our Thanksgiving meal. Cooking with Sarah. I couldn't film it all because it'd take several hours. So we
I've
have...
been cooking since early this morning.
What is this, Sarah? The
Stuffing balls.
stuffing balls, mac and cheese,
Honey ham.
honey ham,
Green bean casserole.
green bean casserole,
Your mom's rolls.
mom's rolls, yeast rolls,
Blueberry
and
braid.
blueberry braid.
Braid.
So, see if I can do this without showing you guys all the mess. All right. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Even though this is probably about a week or so late.
Yeah, it'll be okay.
Yep, bye. Time for a campground review. This week we are going to review T.H. Stone Memorial St. Joseph Peninsula State Park. Could it get any longer? Anyways, there are 46 sites here. I guess a few years back a hurricane hit this area and kind of wiped it out. It used to be more vegetation between the sites, but they are back open, and they did a nice job working on the sites. They're fairly spaced apart. Nice gravel to drive on and for everything. So anyways, restrooms are nice and clean. I think this was about maybe $30 a night here, maybe $24. And sometimes Florida charges like $6 a day for electric and stuff, so I might have to put that somewhere up here for a more accurate figure. But right on the beach, which is, let's get it over here, right back over there, just on the other side of those sand dunes. So it's just a short walk to the beach. But anyways, let's take a look at just a couple of the campsites, because they're all pretty much the same. The campsites that are on the end of each loop, now those I think are for tent only. They have electric and water and no sewer. But these campsites are full hookups. Restrooms, if I didn't say, restrooms are clean, and they do a good job keeping this place up. Let's go take a quick look around at the campground. I forgot to mention is they do have cabin rentals as well, 8 of them to be exact, and they are, I don't know, maybe half mile away from the campground. They're right on the inside of the island, so you're looking towards the state of Florida across another body of water. Took a quick ride over there the other day, and those look very nice. Looks like they're kept up nice. So don't be afraid to book one of those if you want to. Well, there you go. Quick walkthrough of T.H. Stone Memorial State Park. Did mostly pictures this walkthrough. A lot of the campsites are about the same size. If you get on the outer loop, if you're a camper, you got big windows in the back, you might want to try to book the outer loop. If not, the campsites on the inner loop, they're still good. There are a few, well, I don't know what those things were, like a little screened in porch area that some people put their tents in. They have 2 of those that you can rent out. Other than that, I would give this campground, Sarah would probably give it more than me. I'd give it a 4, just because it doesn't have any privacy in between campsites. But nothing they can do about that because a hurricane came through a few years back and kind of wiped it out and closed this campground down for a couple years. But other than that, hope this helped out with you guys reviewing the campground. Give us a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.